He built a billion-dollar pizza empire. Lost it all with just one phone call. Papa John Schnatter, the man. The myth, the face of better ingredients and better pizza, went from pizza king to public disgrace. Why? Because he said this: "We've had 3 goals for the last 20 months. To get rid of this N-word in my vocabulary and dictionary." His words were shocking. But what if it wasn't a mistake? What if it was a setup? This is the rise and fall of Papa John, and it's crazier than you think. Before the scandals, Papa John was just John Schnatter, a 21-year-old who saved his dad's failing bar in Indiana. He turned it into a success, but hated the bar life, his real love. Pizza. He started making pies in a broom closet behind the bar, and the demand exploded. Soon, he opened the first Papa John's, and it took off. He wasn't just passionate, he was relentless. Studied competitors, borrowed the best ideas, and created a system so efficient. Papa John's could make thousands per hour. By 1993, the company went public, bringing in $25 million, and John made himself the brand better. Ingredients. Better pizza. Papa John's. By the late 90s, Papa John's had 2,300 stores, nearly $800 million in revenue, and a rising stock. John built a mansion, installed a secret underground garage, and ruled with a my way or the highway mentality. But cracks were forming in 2005. The board asked him to step down as CEO after years of declining profits. 3 years later, he forced his way back in. In 2012, John said Obamacare would make pizza cost 14 cents more. Then suggested franchisees cut worker hours to avoid giving them health care. It didn't go over well. Backlash exploded. Boycotts followed. Then in 2016, he blamed NFL protests for falling sales, said NFL leadership was hurting Papa John's, and aligned himself with the anti-Kaepernick crowd. White supremacists celebrated. The company panicked, but stayed on as chairman. That wouldn't last. July 2018. John's on a private media training call. The purpose? Teach him what not to say. Instead, he drops this bomb. Colonel Sanders called black people the N-word, and nobody said anything. The call is leaked. Forbes publishes it. Within days, he's forced to resign completely. The man who built the brand gone. 2 years later, John returns and claims it was all a setup. He says the marketing agency on that call, laundry service, provoked him on purpose. Why? Because insiders at Papa John's allegedly wanted him out. They wanted to shift the company politically. John wouldn't play ball. Court records revealed the laundry service CEO had said, "If I had a gun, I'd kill him right now." John sued. He won. But the damage was irreversible. John went rogue. He launched bizarre interviews. "I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days. The product just doesn't taste the same." He blamed others. Talked about betrayal. Promised a day of reckoning. It felt less like a comeback, more like a breakdown. The company moved fast to rebrand. They brought in Shaquille O'Neal, updated stores, changed recipes, became more diverse, more progressive, and far less controversial. By 2021, the stock had recovered. Sales were booming. Turns out, Papa John's didn't need Papa John anymore. John lives in a mansion outside Louisville. He started a podcast, talks about cancel culture, still claims he was wronged. "They took everything from me. ... But not my truth." He says he's working on a new pizza business, one that'll be even bigger than before. But will the world ever forgive him? Or did the brand outgrow the man who created it? Papa John built an empire with better ingredients and better pizza. But ego, controversy, and one phone call burned it to the ground. Was he betrayed? Or was he always the problem? Us know in the comments. And if you want more stories of billionaires losing it all, hit that like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.